Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NJACAC, New Jersey Association for College Admission Counseling, STEM Virtual College Fair. A few housekeeping items. If you have any questions, you can ask a question in our Q&A chat box, which is at the bottom of your screen. I would encourage you to do this at any point during the session to any college throughout the session. You don't have to just ask a question to whoever's speaking at that certain time. Your camera and microphone are off tonight, so you don't have to worry about us seeing you, but you can see us, and we want you to be able to engage through that Q&A chat box. And then if you want to go back and look at the recording, you can do so in about a week on the same page that you registered. To sign up for future ShriveScan sessions, you can go to shrivescan.com and look at future sessions as well too. And we are going to get started with our first school, with our first institution, MCPHS University.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is James Donnelly. I'm one of the assistant directors of admission at the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, or MCPHS University. So we are located in Boston, Massachusetts. We're an urban campus right in the heart of Boston in the Longwood Medical and Academic area. We have about 100 different majors at MCPHS, all in the health sciences. We're located in an area by major teaching hospitals, such as Brigham and Women's Hospital, Boston Children's, Beth Israel, Joslin Diabetes Center, right in the heart of Longwood. So if anyone's interested in studying healthcare, we're a great spot to study healthcare. And as we move forward here in the slide, just some quick facts about us. As you see here, 100 different healthcare programs within the health sciences. Our top 3 majors are our doctorate in pharmacy. It's a 6-year direct entry doctorate program. We have a lot of pre-med pathway options as well, and then our Bachelor of Science in Nursing. We implement interprofessional education, or IPE as we call it at MCPHS, so our students can kind of get the experiences that they'll have once they graduate, after their bachelor's degree program. Most of our students go on for not only a bachelor's degree, but also a master's and sometimes a doctorate as well. But we have great clinical affiliations in the Longwood medical and academic area. It's not just a premier area to study healthcare in New England, but really nationwide as well. We're a smaller school. We're actually the oldest school in Boston. Harvard's across the river in Cambridge. So within the Boston city limits, we are the oldest institution, founded in 1823. We're a small school. We have 7,000 students between 3 campuses. Boston is our main campus. All students will start at the Boston campus first. And then we have a Manchester, New Hampshire campus and a Worcester, Massachusetts campus for our graduate degrees as well. We're a very diverse campus. Our students come from all 50 states. And as you see here, about 100 different countries. And really a wide range of programs, as I'll get into in a little bit. But we are a member of the Colleges of the Fenway Consortium, which is a 5-school consortium, right in the heart of Boston as well. So a lot of opportunities for our students to do intramural programs, participate in about 100 different clubs and activities. But Boston really is the students' campus. And as I'll get into some of our academics here, some of our academic programs, as you see here, we have a number of different schools at the university. We have 3 schools that are more traditional style schools, such as our School of Arts and Sciences. We have biology, public health. We also have a 5-year bachelor's degree in public health to a 1-year master's in public health, health psychology, and then pre-med health studies. So we have a lot of programs called internal pathway programs for us at MCPHS, which, for example, our pre-med to physician assistant studies pathway. Students will start in the pre-med health studies program, and then they'll transition on to our PA program. We have our School of Pharmacy, as I mentioned, our 6-year doctorate program in pharmacy. We also have bachelor's programs as well in pharmacy, such as pharmaceutical sciences, pharmacology, toxicology, and then pharmaceutical business. Our newest school is our School of Rehabilitation Sciences, so occupational therapy and physical therapy. Occupational therapy will lead you to our Manchester, New Hampshire campus, and then our physical therapy program will lead you to our Worcester, Massachusetts campus. So those programs are all more traditional, fall, spring, semester start programs. We have 3 accelerated schools as well. So we have our School of Medical Imaging and Therapeutics, so all of the modalities, diagnostic medical sonography, we have the general and the echo track, MRI, nuclear medical technology, radiation therapy, and radiography. And then we also have our own School of Forsyth Dental Hygiene. So we have our own working dental hygiene clinic right on our campus. You can get a bachelor's degree in dental hygiene. And also, if you're interested in going on to dental school, the pre-dental dental hygiene option as well in 37 months. And then finally, our School of Nursing. So you have a BSN, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. We have state-of-the-art nursing labs as well right on our campus. So that covers some of our programs. And then just to wrap up here, we are on the Common Application. I assume most sophomores and juniors will be listening to this presentation. So when you go to apply next year, it's free to apply on the Common Application. What we look for is a high school transcript, 1 letter of recommendation, has to be an academic letter of recommendation, 2 essays, and then also the SAT and the ACT as well. That's what we look for. Again, we're on the Common Application for all the sophomores and juniors here, any school counselors as well. Our Common Application will go live next year for August 1st. That does conclude my presentation. Hopefully we have some students and counselors come up to visit, and thank you very much.
All righty. Thank you so much. And we are going to move over to the University of New Hampshire to get their screen share started. I just want to continue to encourage all of our attendees tonight to make sure that you're using that Q&A chat box as well. I know that our institution, our presenters want to answer your questions and be able to serve you the best tonight. So we'll leave that floor over to the University of New Hampshire.
Hello, everyone. Just 1 second. I can't find my all right, here we go. The University of New Hampshire. My name is Cynthia Velasquez. I'm here representing the University of New Hampshire. The University of New Hampshire is located in Durham, New Hampshire, an hour away from Portland, Maine, and an hour north of Boston. We're just about an hour or 2 from the White Mountains, and we're right next to the seacoast. Our school has a large university feel. However, it has about 13,000 undergraduate students and 2,400 graduate students at our university. We have about 46% of students from in-state and the rest from out of state. 48 states are represented here at the University of New Hampshire, as well as 70+ countries. We have 5 colleges on our campus: the College of Liberal Arts, the College of Life Sciences and Agriculture, College of Health and Human Services, College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, and Paul College of Business and Economics. In each of our 5, a total of 100 majors are available here at the University of New Hampshire. The College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, also known as CEPS, holds our math, engineering, chemistry, as well as the College of Life Science and Agriculture hold our equine studies major, as well as microbiology. We are a land, sea, and space grant institution. which means that we receive funding to the university to do research. We're also R1 research university on campus. We have a major, I'm sorry, I'm losing my notes here. We have a major conference on campus that invites our undergraduate students to represent and showcase their research at the undergraduate research conference. About 2,000 students are invited, and this is a great opportunity to not only share your research, but also look at your colleagues' work and connect with other folks on campus in our research facilities. Student life, about 96% of our first-year students live on campus. We have award-winning dining options in our 3 dining halls. We're also a Division I athletics university where hockey is one of our main sports, where school spirit is quite popular. Over 250 student-led organizations are on campus. The MUB being, the Memorial Union Building being a hub for students to not only find a place to study, but also connect with other cultural centers. We have students from all over the US and the globe. Again, we're a small town here in New Hampshire, but we're also close to other small towns with similar culture. We're also a large scale research institution. Our fall application deadline passed, but it's still important because it's a recurring cycle. November 15th was our early action application, and February 1st was our regular decision application deadline. So we are currently reading many of our applications. We use the Common Application and the Coalition app, the Common Application being the most popular. In our application, we require transcripts, letters of rec, and of course, essays. And that would be it for my presentation.
All right, thank you so much, the University of New Hampshire. We're going to move on to Champlain College and allow them to get their screen share going. Before we do that, just make sure that you're always heading over to strivescan.com if you want to look at future sessions as well too. And then other than that, you can always use the Q&A chat box if you have any questions. Just make sure that you're addressing the college you want to answer your particular question. And we'll leave the floor over to Champlain College.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name is Emily Rudolph. I'll be talking to you this evening about Champlain College, which is a small private school located in Burlington, Vermont. On average, we have about 2,100 students with us on campus, which means we have a nice small personalized learning style at Champlain. Our average class size is 16 students, but that really can range in size, something as small as 4 students, but we do cap at 25. We want to make sure our students really get to know their fellow classmates and their professors well. We have a holistic learning approach here at Champlain College. Most notably, we have what's called the upside down curriculum, which allows students to start in their major-based classes in their very first semester at Champlain, and you get 4 full years learning your major classes from professors who are experts in the field of study that they are teaching, which means that the curriculum is always up to date to follow the trends of the industries and make sure we're staying as innovative as possible. Excellent. Talk very briefly about the city we're located in. A lot of people hear Vermont, they think rural. However, we are located right in the heart of downtown Burlington, which is the most populated area in the state of Vermont. It's consistently named one of America's #1 college towns for many reasons. There's a lot going on in our city. It's very young and vibrant, and Champlain's a little bit of the best of both worlds. Not only are you going to get that small personalized learning style at Champlain with those small class sizes, but we're sharing the city of Burlington with several other colleges. So every year there's over 14,000 college students in the city of Burlington. We're really passionate about food, art, music, and entertainment. And this fun fact about Burlington is it's run on sustainable energy, and our students get to ride the city bus for free with their IDs. So transportation is very easy. We have 28 career-focused majors at Champlain College, along with minors and 41 areas of concentrations. Today, we're going to focus specifically on our Information Technology and Sciences School of Study. However, we also have our Stiller School of Business, Communication and Creative Media, and Education and Human Studies. So we're going to go ahead and focus mainly on these majors that we offer at Champlain under Information Technology and Sciences Division. Our newest major actually is our data science major that was introduced to our curriculum when we realized how big that industry was and the need for it. For a while, it was just a concentration. We decided to go ahead and make it its very own major. Students are also welcome to come in undeclared at Champlain. So if you're not quite sure what you want to do just yet, you can go ahead and come on in undeclared under the ITS school and start taking courses in 3 of these majors, again, in that very first semester. Gives you tons of time to figure out what path is the right one for you. Because of that upside down curriculum, students get to start taking internships in their second year at Champlain. And we offer a variety of internships with help from our career collaborative team. It's a team of Champlain staff members who work with our students to make sure the resume is up to date, do some mock interviews, and have access to a wide network to help them find those internships, which often lead to jobs. Here is a brief overview of some of the internships our students have recently completed. Most notably, of course, we have the National Security Agency, Department of Defense, Microsoft Game Studios, especially for those students going into the video game industry. We have 5 majors that fall underneath that, and Seventh Generation, which is a global business, but is actually located right here in Burlington. And I want to focus mainly on the Leahy Center for Digital Forensics and Cybersecurity, which is located right on our campus. Leahy might not be too familiar yet, but Senator Leahy is very big in politics right now. He's actually 3rd in line for the presidency, and he is very supportive of Champlain and the world of digital forensics and cybersecurity. So we actually started this with a $500,000 grant. It has been going for about 11 years now. Leahy Center for Digital Investigation and Cybersecurity is available to any student starting in their second year to do paid internships through our campus. And you are working on real world projects for local businesses and again, for some of those government branches. It's a really great way to dive into the industry while you're still being supported by the school, and a great thing to put on your resume. Excellent. So a couple other things to note about Champlain. We are also located on the Common App, where you can apply through our Champlain specific application. There is no fee, so it's free to apply no matter what you do. We look for your official transcripts, 2 letters of recommendation, an essay, and we are test score optional. We have been test score optional for a few years now, so you are welcome to submit them if you have those scores, but if you're not proud of them or you're unable to take the test, you do not need to submit those scores for consideration. We do ask that you submit a FAFSA if you'd like to be considered for aid at Champlain under a Count on It guarantee, where we make sure that whatever aid you receive remains consistent from year to year, so that you always know what you're going to be receiving. We also allow students to receive merit-based aid without a FAFSA. So if you do not need need-based aid, you can go ahead and forego submitting the FAFSA and you will still be considered for merit-based aid. I'll go ahead and make sure that my contact information is located in the chat so everybody here knows how to reach me, as I do read applications for students applying from New Jersey. And I will also make sure to include our link to our website for our upcoming interactive virtual open houses, which are going to be held in March and April. And it's a great way to learn more about Champlain College in Burlington, Vermont, and dive a little bit deeper. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Champlain College. And last but not least, we're going to move on to York College of Pennsylvania. We're going to give them a chance to get up. But if there is any attendees that would like to ask any questions, make sure you use that Q&A chat box. We'd love to hear from you before the session is over. And I'm going to turn the floor over to York College of Pennsylvania.
All right, thank you very much. Just give me one moment here to share my screen. Okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Derek Butler. I'm an Assistant Director of Admissions at York College of Pennsylvania. I am also the admissions counselor that works with all students that come from New Jersey. So I would be your point of contact moving forward if you did have any questions about York or if you chose to apply down the road. So I want to start off just giving you an idea of where we're located. York is located in South Central Pennsylvania. We are about 45 minutes from both Harrisburg, which is our state capital, and Lancaster, Pennsylvania, about an hour north of Baltimore and about 2 hours west of Philadelphia, and then overall about 3 hours from New York City. Overall, we are a mid-sized institution. On the smaller end of mid-size, we have about 4,000 full-time undergraduate students. We offer over 70 different majors at this point. We are a liberal arts school, as well as over 70 different minors. I'm going to talk in a moment about our STEM specific programs, but our overall top majors in terms of popularity every year are nursing, engineering, a number of programs within our Graham School of Business, as well as education and criminal justice. We like to highlight all of our classes are taught either by full-time faculty or by adjunct professors in the field to make sure that our students are learning directly from professionals and that we do try to provide a very personalized experience in the classroom. So all of our classes are small. The average class size right now is about 19. The student to faculty ratio is about 15:1, meaning that our students have the ability to really connect one-on-one with their faculty and with their peers in the classroom setting. So in terms of our STEM majors specifically, they fall into 2 of our 5 academic schools. For students that are interested in going into a medical-based profession, you'd be looking at the Myers School of Nursing and Health Professions. The majors that we directly offer in that school are medical laboratory science, nuclear medicine technology, our BSN 4-year direct admit nursing program, radiography, respiratory care. We also do have a pre-med and a pre-health professions major option for students coming in. There's also then a healthcare administration major that's not directly medical hands-on, but it's certainly important to the medical field as a whole. These programs are all clinical based. We put a big emphasis on hands-on education in the hospital setting. On campus, we have Deal Hall, which is our state-of-the-art home of the medical programs. So those facilities include state-of-the-art hospital equipment, everything you would expect to find in a real clinical setting. We work locally with WellSpan Health, which is the local healthcare provider within our region. And the main site for clinicals is York Hospital, which is about 2 blocks from our campus, making it very, very easy for students to get to and from those specific classes. We also do work regionally with some other locations, Penn State Hershey Medical Center, UPMC Memorial Hospital, that's also here in the city of York, as well as a number of other major hospitals, outpatient surgical facilities, and nursing homes for students that want to get experience in a number of different types of nursing settings. For students that are looking to go into a STEM field, kind of on the other side of the medical professions, we have our Kinsley School of Engineering, Sciences, and Technology that has a number of different programs available. We have traditional biology, chemistry, forensic chemistry, and computer science programs, as well as 4 co-op-based engineering majors. So civil engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. Opportunities are available for all of our students for faculty mentored research and opportunities to contribute to your field, whether it's through encouragement for public presentations at conferences or publication of research. We do have a STEM Scholars Program available for students as well. That is like a pseudo honors program specifically for students in the sciences. Our engineering program specifically, we like to highlight as having 3 semesters of required full-time paid co-op internships. So when our students graduate in 4 years, they're also graduating with a year of paid professional experience under their belt and very oftentimes job offers from senior co-op placements. The engineering majors, as well as our computer science major, are housed in 2 on-site state-of-the-art engineering facilities on campus that have 24/7 access for students. So if you work best at the wee hours of the morning, you certainly have access to those spaces at that time. So if you have any other questions about specific majors, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to talk about specifics, but in the limited time, I want to talk a little bit more about the school as well. So we are a residential campus. It is a suburban environment. We guarantee on-campus housing all 4 years. Our first-year students live in traditional style residence halls or dorms, but after your first year, you have access to facilities that are more suite style, full-size apartments, even full-size houses owned by the college. We also are a school that does allow you to have a car as a freshman and then all 4 years, especially as students from New Jersey coming out of state. It's definitely helpful for a lot of them to be able to have that available. In terms of involvement, we're a very active and vibrant campus. We have well over 100 different clubs and organizations for our students, as well as over 100 events that we host for students every semester. For students interested in athletics, we're an NCAA Division III school, and we have 23 athletic teams. In terms of cost of attendance, I know that's another big question that we always get. So the total cost of attendance for next year is right around $34,400 before any scholarships or financial aid. We are a private school, like I said, so that's the same cost for New Jersey residents. We award merit scholarships to all students that are accepted, and those range from $1,000 to $10,000 and are renewable every year. We also provide other scholarships by separate applications, and we stack outside awards. We encourage all students to submit the FAFSA as well to generate a full financial aid package. Those generally are provided to about 99% of our incoming students every year. And then finally, I just want to touch quickly on the application process. Here at York, we are a rolling admissions school. So if for some reason any of you are seniors this evening, we are still accepting applications and are happy to work with you. For our juniors, we are opening our application coming July, and then August 1st, obviously, with the common application. We also have an early decision option that's available to students. It is free to apply regardless of what method you go. We do still accept test scores in a traditional application review method, but we have gone test optional for all of our majors. If you apply test optional, we need your transcript, we need 2 letters of recommendation, and we need a writing sample or essay. If you have any questions, let me know. We do work around the traditional May 1st deadline, but we're happy to be flexible and work with you on your own timeline, especially with everything that's happened in the past year. So if you do have any questions moving forward, like I said, I am the admissions counselor for all students from New Jersey. My contact information is here and it is available on our website should you have any questions moving forward. Have a great night and thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, York College of Pennsylvania. Since we have some time left, we're going to start back with the first school. And just posing this question, just do a quick round robin. What is your favorite event or tradition on campus? And we'll start back at the top there with MCPHS.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. Yes, so my favorite tradition on campus is definitely, I would say our club fair. So we have about 70 clubs each semester through the College of the Fenway come forward, and all of our students get involved from all our different majors and our schools, our 6 different schools. So all of our students can get very involved in all our different clubs on campus. So that happens every September during the first week of classes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll move over to University of New Hampshire, your favorite event or campus tradition.
We have so many traditions at the University of New Hampshire, but one for sure is one of the first things that students do when they get to UNH to pat the Wildcat statue that we have on campus. It's a tradition, and this is done for students to pet the cat to wish them good luck.
Awesome. Thank you. And Champlain College?
Yeah, thank you. I love this question. It's great. I actually have 2 quick ones I'll mention. The first one would be our Rail Jam, which our ski and ride club hosts every year and is sponsored by Burton Snowboards. When we have enough snow on campus, which we certainly do right now, we build some ramps and jumps on our campus for our students who are part of the ski and ride club to show off their tricks on their skis and snowboards. And it's a competition. Whoever wins at the end gets to win some fun stuff from Burton, and our media broadcast students actually film it and stream it live for anybody to watch. And then also we have our spring meltdown. So at the spring semester, before all of our students go off to take their finals, we host a carnival on campus for students to get a chance to just let loose and relax a little bit and eat some really great food on campus.
Awesome. Thank you. And lastly, York College of Pennsylvania, favorite campus event or tradition?
Sure. So I would say my favorite tradition at York is one that dates back to 1972. You'll see I changed my virtual background behind me. This is an image of Old Spart, which is our campus rock. It's the big green rock. It's very hard to miss on campus, but it is a tradition that all of our graduating seniors every year, before they leave, after they cross the stage, they come and they sign it to leave a lasting mark on the campus itself. So about a week before graduation in both December and in May, you'll see the rock painted over green so that we have layers upon layers of graduating students' names on it for future generations. And recently, we've started providing all of our incoming freshmen at their opening convocation a small green rock as a reminder for what their 4-year goal is to ultimately sign the rock after graduation.
Awesome. Thank you all so much. And that is going to do it for this evening. Just want to thank everybody who was able to join tonight at the STEM Virtual College Fair. There's going to be a quick survey after you close this window, a very quick 4-question survey. And then if there's any sessions in the future you would like to attend, you can do so by going to strivescan.com. And this recording will be available on the same page you registered within about a week. Good luck on the college admissions process. Have a great rest of the week.